We're going to have a nice stretch. Our center balance class is now. So we're going to start standing up today. And just do a little bit of spine movement, a little bit of hip movement. So let's find that nice grounded foot placement where you feel the whole foot weighted. Feel your toes and your ball of your foot and your heel, and the whole foot has even weight. And then both feet have even weight. All right. So I want you to envision a pendulum. So your hips are like the swinging part of the pendulum, and the ribs are the part holding it, anchoring it down these upper ribs. So this is nice and still. You can keep your hands here if that makes it easier. And we're just going to send the hips from side to side. So I want you to reach up, just like there's this beautiful golden cord that's extending from the crown of your head, lifting you up, lengthening your spine. So the knees are soft and the torso is as long as you can make it. Just gently letting the hips move from side to side. One more time on each side. And then we're going to make a nice big circle. So we're going to go out to the right and then forward to the left and back. And just keep the circle going. Keep the upper ribs still. So think of the pendulum in a circular movement. It's got that nice momentum to it. Keep the length through the crown of the head and reverse directions. How big of a circle can you make? Bending the knees, keeping the ribs still. It's not this kind of a movement. There's a stillness to the upper body and a circular movement to the lower body. Last one here. And then bring it all center, reach it up. And now we're going to twist the whole spine gently from side to side. Look behind you when you twist so your whole spine gets into the action. Keep the abdominal belt engaged. Don't grip the toes. Lift your toes. Lay them down wide. One more to each side. And then find that nice long spine with the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Keep that length through the body. Let your hips go back behind you as your head comes down. Soften your knees. You can bend them. And just let your spine cascade down. Let the head lengthen your spine. Inhale, expanding the back ribs, keeping all the air out of your belly. Exhale and let your head float to the floor a little bit more. Release the lower back. One more big breath into your back. Exhale it out. Make the spine longer. Walk your hands over to the outside of your right ankle and lengthen the back from your tailbone. Walk your hands around to the outside of your left ankle and release from your tailbone. One more time to the right. Feeling the length and the relaxation. Let gravity assist you. Keep the core engaged as you go around to the left. Let it lengthen out with your exhale. And then come to center. Be mindful of the weight even on both of your feet as you stack the spine up. Keep your head heavy, keep your arms heavy, keep your shoulders and hands heavy. Your head will be the last thing that comes up. Lengthen out the spine And once more, let's do a nice gentle twist from side to side with soft knees. All right, let's just do a couple shoulder rolls before we lay down. I'll do single arm sets of 4. So let's do 4, starting with the right arm. Find that nice, even, relaxed, grounded foot. Lengthen up the torso, tighten the pelvic floor with your abdominal belt. Make sure the quads aren't gripped. Bring the right shoulder all the way forward. Take it up to the ear up. Take it all the way back. Don't let the ribs move. Bring the shoulder all the way down, as low as it'll go, all the way forward. And then while it's forward, take it all the way up. And all the way back, take it all the way down. When it's down, bring it all the way forward. One more circle on this arm. Keeping that core tight, lift your toes, lay them out, nice relaxed toes. And then the other arm. Left arm all the way forward, all the way up, back, down. See the circle that your shoulder's making in your mind's eye. How far in each direction can you take the shoulder without letting the torso twist or move? One more here. And now the right arm, opposite direction, all the way back, forward, down. Keep the elbow out of it. Keep the abdominal belt tight, lift the toes, widen them out as you lower it. And now the left arm, all the way back, all the way up, all the way forward and down. Let that cord, that big, nice golden strand, lift you up out of your ribs, keeping the pelvic floor strong. Last one here. Shake it out. Let the shoulders come together in the back. Let's just do this twice. And up under the armpit, and one more of those. And together in the back, and up under the armpit. And now let's lay down. And let's get warmed up with our back. And we'll do a little ab work and get a little more stretches. So once you lay down here, hug your knees into your chest. Circle the knees, keep the belly button engaged. 3 circles in each direction. And then reverse if you haven't already. 3 circles. There we go. And then let's float the feet to the floor. Make sure the feet and the knees are lined up directly in front of your hips. Widen out your shoulders. Keep the neck long. Make sure the feet are close to the seat. Deflate all the air out of the torso. Suck the whole top of the body into the whole back, imprinting the entire spine. Push into both feet to bring your hips up, 1 vertebra at a time, reaching the hips away from the shoulders, keeping that nice open throat here with the weight in both feet and shoulders evenly placed. Keep that support in the feet and shoulders as you articulate, stretching the spine out as you lay each vertebra down. The weight shifts into your back, out of your feet once you get into your flat back. And then the weight is on your tailbone when you get to your neutral spine. 1 more of those. Exhale, no air in the belly. Deflate the whole torso, imprinting the whole spine. Push evenly into both feet. Let the shoulders carry the weight with your feet. Both feet are evenly weighted. Shoulders and feet, all three have the same weight. Stretch the spine out as you lay it down, reaching the hips away from your shoulders. Through flat back, where the weight shifts into your back, and to your tailbone, where there's no weight in your lower back. So now we're going to go up and lengthen the right leg to the ceiling when we lower the spine down. So we're going to exhale, same thing, we're going to go up with 2 feet. So you're going to imprint the whole spine entirely, widening the shoulders, lengthening the neck, pushing into both feet. Now, once your hips are high, we're going to reach the right foot straight to the ceiling, just like someone's got a hold of your toes and they're pulling that foot up to the sky as you lay the spine down, one vertebra at a time, through flat back, all the way out to the tailbone, and gently bring the right foot to the mat. Evenly place your feet, lift your toes, lay them down. Exhale, deflate the air out of the belly. Bring the hips up with the feet, one vertebra at a time. Find that nice leg through the spine here. Push into the right foot. Extend the left leg straight to the sky. Lift through those toes up to the sky as you lay the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Through flat back, all the way out to the tailbone, and then bring that foot right down to the mat. Lengthen out both legs, lengthen out both arms overhead, and stretch your fingers away from your toes for 2 full breaths. Seeing how long you can make the body. How much reach do you have? And then relax everything into the mat there. Let the shoulders widen. You can bend the knees here. Keep the neutral spine going. We're going to bring the arms out into a goalpost position. From the armpit to the elbow is a straight line out to start with. That elbow can come lower if you want during the exercise, as long as the shoulders stay flat. So I want you to have flat shoulders all the way across here. So right at the base of the neck, there is no lift. It's all flat. Keep the top of the arm on the floor as you straighten up the arm, hands overhead. The hands may come a little wider as you lengthen it. You keep the shoulders away from the ear, so you don't let the shoulder lift towards the ear while you straighten the arm. Keep the arm on the floor as you bend it back into the goalpost position. And let's do 3 more of those. Keep the shoulders flat, keep the arms flat, keep the abdominal belt tight, relax the legs, and straighten the arms up. Keep the abdominal belt and the pelvic floor working as you bend the arms back into the goalpost position. 2 more to go. Keep the shoulders flat. Lengthen the arms out entirely. Don't let the shoulders lift towards the ears. Bend the arms back into a goalpost position. 1 more to go. Straightening the arms entirely. Keeping the neck long, the jaws relaxed, bending the elbows back into the goalpost position. Good job. Keep that goalpost position and bring the arms right over the top of the body. So we still have that straight line from the armpit to the elbow here. So the elbows, it's not an angle. The elbows aren't angled down towards the hips. The elbows are facing up directly to the ceiling. Keep that same arm position as we open the chest and widen the back. Keep your upper ribs tight. The ribs don't get to open when the arms do. And keep those arms at the same 90-degree angle as they come up and as they open out. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. One more of these. Widening out the chest, then widening out the back. All right, good job. Let your arms come down alongside the body here. Nice big inhale. Exhale as you imprint the spine. Float one leg into tabletop, then the other. Make sure there's no space all the way across from shoulder to shoulder, that it's flattened, even right in the center of the two shoulder blades. And then your whole spine is flattened below it. We're going to keep the legs parallel and do our spine twist here with parallel legs. Keep the shoulder flat. Whole spine imprints as you come through center. As you inhale, the knees go out. When the knees go to the left, the right hip lifts, so you can keep the legs and feet parallel. Flatten the whole spine. We're going to do one more to each side here. Let the spine stretch. Pull the belly button flat. Lengthen the spine out. Keep the legs parallel. Keep the feet parallel. Flatten it down here. Then bring the feet into a frog kick position here. So the soles of your feet are facing the ceiling the whole time. When you bend the legs, the feet don't come and drop here. It's not this exercise. That might be a different exercise. That's not this exercise. The feet stay facing the ceiling. So then we get our hamstrings to help us out, and we'll do the work here as we extend the heels straight to the sky. We pull the belly button flat. Now when you bend the knees, they come towards your head, towards your shoulders, so you can keep the feet facing the ceiling. They don't drop. And then you push the heels up and you pull the belly button down. And your knees come towards your chest, towards your shoulders, and then they straighten. And the whole time, the soles of your feet are facing the sky. And two more of those. Inner thighs lengthen and work, and the belly flattens. Last one here. Good job. Hug the knees into your chest. And then lengthen everything out long here. Both legs are long. Nice big inhale. If you have your strap handy, you may want to use it. You can use your hands if you don't have it, a strap. Bend the right knee into the chest. Lengthen the right foot to the ceiling. Just support the leg there with your strap or your hands. Relax the quad. Feel the support in your head and your shoulders. Feel your hands supporting your leg. Relax the leg with that support. And then lengthen the back of the knee as you pull the leg slightly forward. And then relax everything you can relax. Lengthen the back of the knee and pull the leg slightly forward. Inhale and exhale. We'll come back to this one more time through, but for now, lengthen that leg. Control it as you lower it all the way to the floor. Bend the left knee into the chest. Straighten the foot to the sky. And now we're not in the stretch yet. We're just feeling the hands supporting the leg and feeling our head heavy and feeling our shoulders heavy. Relax the leg and then reach through the back of the knees, straightening the leg. as you pull the leg closer to you. And one more of those, one more big breath here, bringing it a little closer, reaching through the back of the knee. Release the leg, lower it down, all the way. Bend both knees, feet to the floor. Then lengthen the right foot straight to the ceiling. Keep that left knee bent. Same thing here. Feel the support of the leg in the hands. And then with your exhale, relax everything as you reach through the back of the knee, keeping the leg straight and drawing the leg closer towards the body. 2 more big breaths here. Lengthening the back of the leg with the inhale, relaxing the leg. And with the exhale, deepening the stretch just a slight bit more. 1 more big breath here. Feel the stretch come from the lower back and the glute. Lengthen that leg all the way down to the floor. Bring that foot up into the bent knee position. Lengthen the left leg, foot to the ceiling. Feel the weight of the leg in your hands as you have your hands clasped behind the leg. Let it relax. Feel the weight of your leg. Feel the weight of your head and your shoulders. And then inhale, soften the leg. Exhale as you reach behind the knee, straightening that leg. And pull the leg closer to the body. 2 more big breaths here. Reaching through the back of the knee as you soften the leg. And deepen the stretch. 1 more breath. And then lengthening that leg down all the way. To the floor. Bending the knee, bringing that foot to the floor. And bring your right ankle to your left knee. So in that figure 4 position. So make sure your hips are squared. Straight across, one hip to the other. One's not higher than that towards your head or higher towards the ceiling than the other. Make sure the weight's in the center of your tailbone, not on one side or the other. And if this is enough for you, you can keep it here, but preferably you can bring your strap around the thigh here if you want, but you're going to bring the legs in closer to the chest. Now the weight should be even across the whole lower back. It's not on one edge of the hip or the other hip. And your shoulders are wide and your neck is long and your head is heavy. And you pull the knees in a little bit closer with your exhale. And again, soften the thighs, soften the glutes, soften the knee. And when you exhale, pull the leg in a little closer. So you have a hold of your left leg here. With the next exhale, release the knee out slightly, and then take the left leg to the left side of the body, 3 inches. Now the weight is on the outside of that left lower back. Not quite into the hip, but still on the lower back, the left side. And work yourself into the stretch. 2 more big breaths here. And another one. Pull the belly button down into center. Unfold gently. Switch sides. Make sure your weight is centered right in the middle of the tailbone. You can stay here if you want. Preferably, let's bring the both legs in closer, keeping that weight centered all the way across the lower back, right at the hip bone level. Pull, relax the entire glute, the entire knee and thigh and calf, and bring the legs a little closer in, relaxing the neck, lengthening the shoulder, lengthening the neck, widening the shoulders, tongue twisted. And now you're going to take the right leg 3 inches out to the right. The weight has now shifted into that right lower back, and you work into that stretch here. Feeling the difference, releasing where you need to release. 2 more big breaths. One more. Pull the belly button into center to bring yourself back. Come up to seated. And we're going to do some simple roll downs here, just to stretch everything out. So we're going to do 2 roll-ups, keeping the shoulders down, laying the belly button down first, keeping the shoulders out of it, lay the spine down. Take a nice long stretch here, keep the shoulders away from the ears. And then let the hands lead the way. Then the head comes up, the belly button pulls in. And when you reach to your toes, let the back lengthen and let the back of the thighs lengthen, the back of the legs lengthen, all at the same time. See the spine as you stack it up, 1 vertebra at a time. 1 more of these. Laying it down 1 vertebra at a time, keeping the shoulders out of it, lengthening the body long here without letting the shoulders rise. And then belly button pulls in as you draw yourself forward to stretch through the lower back, stretch through the back of the leg, and then stack the spine up tall. We're going to do a little bit of saw before we end. Nice gentle twist. So the feet are mat distance apart, slightly wider than hip distance apart, and the arms are at a T position, but they're not behind your body. They're slightly in front of your body. Tough part here, relax the quads. You can sit on the pillow if you want here. So if you have your pillow handy and you want to sit on that, that will give you a little more room in it. So we're going to keep the whole torso in a nice same position as we twist to the left. Now the right hand's going to face the palm behind us. The left hand's going to face the palm behind us, and the right hand's going to reach to the outside of the left ankle, and we're going to pulse it for 3, and push this twist, 2, and reach with the right, and push with the left, and 3. And now to the other side, the hand pushes behind you, and you reach and push at the same time, so you twist and reach. Reach and twist. 1 more there. Lengthen it up. Tough part, keeping the legs out of it. Outside of the hand to the ankle. Hands push behind you. 1 more here. Reach and twist. Lengthen it up. Soften the legs. And 3. And 2. And 1. And bring it nice to center. 1 more to each side. Nice twist. Outside of the hand to the ankle. And push into the twist and reach. And 2. Relax the legs. And 3. Other side. And reach and twist. 1, 2, 3. And right back to center. Bend the knees in, bring the feet, soles of the feet together. They don't have to be close to you. Make sure you're right on top of your sits bones here. And let the knees just relax down, however far they go. Relax the entire leg, lengthen the whole spine, relax the entire legs, let them float down. One more big breath here. Gently let your hands bring the knees up to center. And I hope you're feeling much better than you did before we started. You should be. Thank you. See you soon.